But I'll start with the fact that we met in January 2005.
For decades, Keith Urban has stood on the world's biggest stages with a guitar slung low, smiling through stadium lights and sold-out crowds. He's survived the pressures of fame, the weight of expectation, and the quiet battles that come with living in the public eye. But now fans are sensing something different, something heavier in the way Keith speaks, performs, and pauses between words. The man known for his boundless energy and hopeful lyrics appears to be facing a moment no award, tour, or standing ovation can soften. Recent appearances have sparked concern. Not because of what Keith has said outright, but because of what he hasn't. His voice carries more emotion. His smiles linger a little less. And when he mentions family, there's a finality that has left longtime followers unsettled. Behind the scenes, reports suggest that Keith's world has been shaken by a deeply personal health struggle affecting the person closest to him, his wife, Nicole Kidman. While details have been kept private, those close to the couple describe a shift in priorities so profound that it's redefining everything Keith once planned for his future. Tours, projects, and long-term commitments suddenly feel less important than moments that can't be rescheduled or replaced. For a man who built his life around music, this feels like a quiet farewell, not necessarily to the stage, but to the life he once knew. This isn't a story about headlines or speculation. It's about love under pressure, choices made in silence, and a goodbye that may not be permanent, but feels deeply real. And as Keith Urban stands at this crossroads, fans are beginning to understand that some battles are fought far away from the spotlight. Keith Urban's life has always seemed larger than life itself. Born in New Zealand and raised in Australia, he began playing guitar at a young age, quickly showing a prodigious talent that would eventually take him halfway across the world. By the time he moved to Nashville, Tennessee, Keith had a vision to make music that could touch millions, blending country roots with a universal sound. Over the years, that vision became reality. His albums soared to the top of charts, his tours sold out within minutes, and his name became synonymous with heartfelt lyrics and unforgettable melodies. Yet, behind the success and the applause, Keith always kept a grounded sense of family, a constant anchor amid the whirlwind of fame. That anchor, of course, has always included his wife, Nicole Kidman. Their marriage, which began in 2006, has long been admired as one of Hollywood and country music's rare, enduring unions. Together, they navigated the challenges of two high-profile careers, balancing award shows, film sets, and international tours while maintaining a sense of normalcy for their children. For Keith, Nicole was never just a partner in life. She was a source of inspiration, a quiet guiding force, and the person who could make the music world fade into the background. Friends often describe their relationship as a rare, unspoken harmony, a rhythm that matched Keith's own musical pulse. But recently, that harmony has faced an unprecedented strain. According to sources close to the family, Nicole has received a serious health diagnosis that has rocked the foundation of their daily life. The details are closely guarded, known only to family and a handful of confidants, but the impact on Keith has been immediate and profound. For a man who has spent decades touring, recording, and living in a public spotlight, the shift from stage to bedside has been jarring. He's had to confront the reality that some battles aren't winnable with talent, charm, or determination alone. Some challenges demand presence, attention, and in time commodities Keith has always spread thin between career and family. The change in his public demeanor has not gone unnoticed. Fans have commented on interviews and live performances, noticing the subtle shift in his energy. His usually effortless laughter now carries a weight. His gaze sometimes drifts as if caught between the present and a world of personal concern. In social media posts, carefully curated smiles appear more measured, and messages about love and family carry a resonance that feels both intimate and urgent. Those who know him well say Keith has always been private about personal struggles, but this situation has quietly pushed him to reevaluate priorities that once seemed untouchable. Even on the musical front, the effects are evident. Tour schedules have been adjusted, public appearances postponed, and projects delayed, all to allow Keith the space he needs to focus on his family. It's a move that many artists might avoid, worried about the pressures of the industry and fan expectations, but Keith's approach reflects a deeper understanding. There are moments in life that simply cannot wait. This isn't about canceling a performance. It's about honoring a life, a bond, and a love that has endured more than most people can imagine. In choosing to step back, Keith Urban is reminding the world that fame is fleeting, but family and the moments spent together are what truly endure. The private life of Keith Urban and Nicole Kidman has always been a delicate balance between celebrity and normalcy. But Nicole's recent health struggles have cast a long shadow over their carefully curated world. Friends and insiders describe a couple who are quietly facing one of the toughest challenges of their lives, navigating uncertainty while attempting to shield their children from the harshest realities. For Keith, the stakes feel profoundly personal. His focus has shifted from stadium lights to hospital hallways, from recording studios to the quiet moments at home where every laugh and smile matters more than any applause. Keith's daily routine has transformed dramatically. Once defined by long hours of rehearsal, interviews, and flights across continents, his schedule now revolves around being present at appointments, treatment sessions, and moments of quiet support. Sources reveal that he has become hypervigilant about Nicole's health, ensuring she is never alone and spending more time than ever in reflection. Friends note that the normally energetic musician now carries a contemplative energy, one tempered by the weight of responsibility and an acute awareness of life's fragility. Every decision, every commitment is filtered through the lens of what is best for his wife and family, a stark contrast to the career-first mentality that often dominates the music industry. Public appearances have mirrored this inner shift. While Keith has not shied away entirely from performing, fans and critics alike have noticed a more introspective tone in his music and interviews. Lyrics once filled with carefree optimism now carry layers of emotion that hint at personal trials and a deeper sense of urgency. It's as if the stage has become both an outlet and a reminder, a place where he can honor his career while grappling with what matters most behind the scenes. Social media posts, though infrequent, reveal quiet snapshots of family life, holding hands on a walk, sharing a moment of laughter with children, or simply pausing together in a sunlit room. These images, while subtle, speak volumes about priorities that have shifted from public spectacle to private resilience. The impact on their children is also significant. Keith and Nicole have worked tirelessly over the years to provide a sense of stability amidst fame, and now that stability is tested in new ways. Sources say that both parents are committed to shielding their children from unnecessary stress, emphasizing normal routines, schoolwork, and playful moments even as they navigate uncertainty. Keith, in particular, has stepped into a more hands-on role, balancing caregiving with his professional obligations. This dedication underscores not just his love for his family, but his recognition that certain moments in life, moments of presence, comfort, and support are irreplaceable. Despite the challenges, those close to the couple insist that Keith's love for Nicole remains unwavering. The strength of their bond is evident in the smallest gestures, a hand on her back as she moves through a room, whispered words of encouragement, the quiet reassurance that she is not alone. Observers note that this situation has deepened their connection in ways that public fans can only speculate about. It's a testament to the enduring power of love and the unspoken understanding that some battles are fought not with words or fame, but with presence, loyalty, and unwavering support. As Keith Urban continues to navigate this deeply personal, the public watches with empathy and concern. Fans understand that the man who has given so much through his music now faces a test that no stage or award can prepare him for. The story is not about pity or speculation. It's about a family confronting adversity together, a marriage strengthened in the quiet moments away from the spotlight, and a musician who has learned that some goodbyes or pauses are made out of love, not defeat. Keith Urban's career, once defined by relentless tours, award shows, and global recognition, has faced an unexpected transformation due to his wife's health challenges. For years, he has been a consummate professional, blending the demands of fame with the personal touch of a devoted husband and father. But this recent has forced him to reassess priorities, a process that has not come easily. The man who once thrived on travel and public adoration now finds himself carefully weighing each commitment, measuring the cost of every moment away from Nicole and their children. Concerts, recording sessions, and media appearances have been meticulously reorganized. While Keith has not abandoned music, he has scaled back significantly, choosing instead to focus on projects that allow for flexibility and proximity to home. Indus. Keith, this is more than a scheduling challenge. It's a recalibration of life itself. Music has always been his outlet, but now it shares space with a deeper mission, ensuring that Nicole receives the care, attention, and emotional support she deserves. Public reaction has been mixed. Though overwhelmingly sympathetic, fans have flooded social media with messages of encouragement, admiration, and concern, recognizing the humanity behind the celebrity. Comments praise Keith, not only for his music but for his willingness to prioritize family over career in such a high-stakes environment. Yet, some observers struggle to reconcile the absence of the ever-present, high-energy performer with the man they have celebrated for decades. Keith's choice to step back serves as a subtle reminder that fame is fleeting, and that life's most crucial moments cannot be scheduled or postponed. The emotional toll on Keith is profound. Those closest to him describe a man experiencing a range of intense emotions: worry, frustration, sadness, and profound love, all coexisting in a delicate balance. There are moments of quiet reflection where the weight of uncertainty presses heavily, yet there are also glimpses of hope, humor, and determination. Keith's resilience is rooted in his love for Nicole and his belief that presence and support are the most powerful gifts he can offer. It is a far cry from the life of constant travel and public scrutiny, yet it is a life defined by authenticity, love, and unwavering commitment. This personal shift has also influenced his artistry. Observers note that Keith's recent performances, while fewer in number, carry an emotional depth previously unseen. Lyrics, guitar solos, and stage presence seem infused with a raw honesty, reflecting not only the struggles he faces at home but also the profound love that guides every decision. Music has become a bridge, a way for him to communicate feelings too complex for words, and for fans to connect with a version of Keith Urban that is deeply human, vulnerable, and yet remarkably strong. Keith's journey through this period is a reminder that even the brightest stars face moments of darkness. While fans may be accustomed to the glitz, the sold-out arenas, and the public persona, the true story lies in the private moments of courage, love, and devotion. Keith Urban's decision to stand by his wife, adjust his career, and embrace the uncertainty ahead is not a story of withdrawal. It is a story of strength, resilience, and the quiet heroism found in prioritizing love over fame. In every measured step and every choice made behind closed doors, Keith reminds the world that life's most meaningful victories are often invisible to the public eye. As Keith Urban and Nicole Kidman navigate this deeply personal, the outpouring of support from fans, fellow artists, and the broader public has been both overwhelming and heartening. Messages flood social media, often accompanied by photos and stories of how Keith's music has inspired, comforted, or even healed listeners during difficult times. These gestures of solidarity have provided a subtle yet powerful reminder to the couple that, even amid private struggles, their impact extends far beyond the confines of home and stage. Keith himself has expressed gratitude in interviews and social posts, emphasizing that every note played and every message received has been a source of strength, encouragement, and motivation to remain present for his family. Keith's close friends and collaborators describe him as more introspective than ever before. He has become a listener as much as a performer, taking time to connect with those around him, valuing meaningful conversation over routine social interaction, and finding comfort in the small, quiet moments that once might have gone unnoticed. For Nicole, this shift has been equally profound. Sources reveal that the couple has rediscovered parts of their relationship that were often overshadowed by careers and public commitments. Their bond, already strong, has deepened, rooted in shared resilience and the mutual recognition that life's challenges can redefine priorities and strengthen connections in ways previously unimaginable. Family remains at the center of Keith's world. Even with the demands of fame, he continues to prioritize moments that matter most: bedtime stories, shared meals, family outings, and quiet evenings spent together. These instances, while ordinary on the surface, carry extraordinary weight, providing stability and reassurance during uncertain times. Friends note that Keith's approach reflects an understanding that love, support, and presence are far more impactful than any accolades, awards, or public recognition. This conscious choice underscores the essence of his current journey, a commitment to what is truly important. Regardless of public expectations or industry pressures, looking ahead, Keith Urban's path is one of cautious optimism. While the uncertainty surrounding Nicole's health remains, there's a determination to embrace life fully, savoring each moment as it comes. Musical projects may continue, but always with flexibility and a focus on balance. Fans can expect to see Keith return to stages, but perhaps in ways that reflect the new rhythm of his life. Performances imbued with deeper emotion, authenticity, and gratitude for the support he has received. Ultimately, this is about resilience, love, and the quiet courage it takes to prioritize family above all else. Keith Urban's story is a testament to the enduring power of love, the strength found in presence, and the humility required to step back when life demands it. In a world often fixated on celebrity and spectacle, his journey reminds us that the true measure of a person lies not in accolades or appearances, but in the depth of care, compassion, and commitment to those we hold dear. As he stands beside Nicole, facing uncertainty with unwavering devotion, Keith embodies the essence of what it means to truly live, love, and fight for the moments that matter most. Through every challenge, every quiet decision, and every heartfelt gesture, Keith Urban is teaching a universal lesson that some goodbyes or pauses are not an end, but a reaffirmation of love, hope, and the enduring strength of family. Fans may watch from afar, but they are witnessing something far greater than a celebrity's journey. They are witnessing the resilience of the human heart, the quiet heroism of devotion, and the powerful truth that life's most meaningful victories are often unseen yet profoundly felt.